Okay, for homework 9-1, I want you to write down all this work and the 3 words to show me that you listen. I want you to know that both of these problems I showed you yesterday and today are equivalent ratio tables. One, though, has big old numbers for x. That's going to be a timesing one where you're timesing by a number all the way down. The other one, if you look at x, just goes up by ones. That means this is going to be one of those where you're trying to find what number you're adding. So just recognize what you're looking at there. This first one here, I'm looking at what times 3 gives me 9 and seeing if that's the same number over here. And yes, that is. So since they're both being multiplied by 3, that tells me that I could just keep multiplying each number by 3. 9 times 3 gives me this one, 27. 27 times 3 gives me 81. 81 times 3, 243. 6 times 3, 18. 18 times 3 gives me 54. Timesing by 3 going down. Timesing by 3. Timesing by 3. Timesing by 3. But to find this one, divide by 3. Take that 6, divide by 3, gives me 2. All of those ratios will give you a coordinate pair to plot. 2, 3, 6, 9, 18, 27, 54, 81, and 162, 243. The first word is blue. To find the value of this table, take any two pairs and divide them out. So again, you need to know how to find the value. Take any pair, divide the first number by the second one. 2 divided by 3 gives you 0.6 with a bar over it because it's repeating. Any of those ratios, 18 divided by 27 would have gave you that same 0.6 with a bar over it. They're all equivalent ratios. All right, today's though looked a little bit different because you are not timesing. Because this is just going up by ones here, this is going to be an adding one. So I'm going to have you fill in this number right here, 0, and I'm going to have you put a 3 right here and a 5. I want you to be able to see that you are only looking at these numbers right here. And let's fix that. Sorry about that. Let's make this 3 and then make this 6 right here. So hopefully you could see that these are going up by 3s. This is not a timesing one. There's no number I could times by both and keep these ratios equal. This is different. Only adding down the y column. So take that 3, keep adding. 6 plus 3 gives me 9. 9 plus 3 gives me 12. All of those are coordinate pairs to plot on a graph where the first number is x and the second number is y. Plot them. First is x, second is y. So know that this is the x-axis. Second word is whale. Whale. This is the y-axis. So to plot them, 0, 0 means right here, not going anywhere. 1 for x, go over 1 on the x-axis once, and then from there, look at the y number, over 1, up 3. That's the point, 1, 3. Go over 2, up 6. Over 2 on the x-axis, up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go over 3, up 9. Over 4, up to 12. Know that if you draw a straight line, it will connect all your points if you did it correctly. Know that this slope going over 1 up 3, that slope matches this number right here, how much you're going up by each time. You need to know that this equation, if I had to write one for this data table, would be y equals 3x, or I could use this to find any number in the data table. If I wanted to jump to the 20th term here, I could just plug in 20 times 3, and that gives me 60 if I wanted to jump ahead to the 20th term. All right, so all the parts you need to know, these are all equivalent ratios, all the same, 0.333. If I wanted to find the value, 1 divided by 3 gives me 0.3 with a bar over it for these values. All the values are the same. The line's going to be straight. The number that you're adding always matches this number. All right, the third word is dog. Dog. Good luck. See you tomorrow.